What's up, everyone? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. I hope y'all are having a good day. I hope you had a good day trading. Um, I did pretty good today. Made just shy of 1,000, but basically break even, if that makes sense. I Let me see. Yesterday, in the New York session, I lost like just over 1,000 or just under 1,000, and then last night, just before the London session, I made almost 1,000 taking puts or going short. So I basically ended up break even for the day. I didn't actually trade today. I did go live, called out a bunch of plays. I think one missed, and we probably had about 5 hits after that. So it was a good day. What's up, Corey? What's up, Sarah? How you guys doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Not feeling great still. I can't even like put my finger on it. I'm just really tired, and just generally don't feel good, if that makes sense. I actually called in sick to work tonight. Kind of sweating right now, actually. Let me open my window. Okay. Hey, what's up, David? I just shook my whole desk. All right. For me, like, SPY was a complete, or the levels I gave out were a complete miss today. Where we were watching for calls, we sliced through. I'm trying to think. On futures, though, we caught a lot of this dump live. I couldn't even put, like, numbers on it, but I believe up here I said short, and then we dumped quite a bit, and when we got this pullback here, I said you could short it again, and then on this pullback I said you can short it again. And actually on the way down I called out quite a few. It's kind of hard to see even on 5 minutes, but as things were dumping, where is it here? Basically, I think I called short somewhere at the top. It might have been this one here. And then on this pullback here, I called short again, and then pullback, called short again, pullback, called short again. And then at some point, I did call out longs. I don't remember when, but so pretty good day as far as futures are concerned. I didn't call anything out in Keenan's Discord. I didn't like the way, like after the initial dump, I didn't really like the way things were moving. Wasn't feeling too confident. I did notice this here. I think it was this one. As a short, but I didn't even take it myself, or to grab puts, but I didn't even take it myself. I wasn't feeling like super confident about it, so I just left it alone. All right, let's erase stuff. Oh, and then I have to call myself out on my bullshit. What is it? How? No, not how. What's that stock? Oh, nice. I just threw my phone on the floor. Shoot, I'm going to have to look up the ticker symbol because I can't remember it. Why can't I remember it? Now I can't even think of the name of the Herbalife. So I said I would be the first one to call myself out if I'm wrong. And here we are. We had somebody a couple weeks ago saying that they liked the way that, I don't know, things were looking on this company, fundamentals or something. From a trader's perspective, looking at the chart, it looks like ass. And I thought their earnings were going to be the final nail in the coffin, but I was wrong. They actually did good on their earnings and got a pretty nice move up, actually. And that's what they really needed as a company, because if we lose, actually, let me use straight clouds. That's probably the easiest. Yeah, they were approaching on death as a company. If they had lost this, they're probably going bankrupt. But interesting, we bounced right from closed clouds and went into the weekly top, which is also closed and rejected from there. So once again, just showing how powerful these clouds are. So there's that. Like I said, I'll be the first person to call myself out on my bullshit. So I was wrong. Let's look. All right, we can delete all of this. I have monthly SIGs. Looks like I just have a few. Okay. These have to be old that I just haven't removed, so I'm going to get rid of them right now. I know you can draw SIGs right now on the monthly, but I think the ones I have here are old. And I think today, if I had the monthly SIGs drawn, we would have bounced right off of it. But I don't think I do. Pretty sure this candle here bounced literally right off of one of the monthly SIGs. Hey, what's up, Space Monkey? Or I should say Robert. Hey, what's up, Jack? What's up, Baldhead? What's up, COO? Yeah, for me, like, if we don't, if you're not honest and in integrity, like, what do you actually have as a person? You've got nothing. So pretty easy for me to call myself out. I don't know, like, everybody as people are going to make mistakes, and the way that you learn and grow is by recognizing your mistakes, So let's chart SPY. So January value area high, and our previous day value area high are pretty much the same level. I'm going to give you guys the actual level just so that you have it in case you want it. But 609.87 is going to be our previous day value area high, but you have to zoom in pretty good so that those two levels are not overlapping. They're 4 cents apart. Hey, what's up, GG? Yeah, let's check. I guess this was from what? Monday night for Tuesday. We had AVGO, which played out really nice. If you took puts, I think it was Tuesday. I don't remember. But basically, AVGO hit all of our levels and then bounced. Um, like we barely tapped. Or no, sorry, this was Tuesday for Wednesday, right? Yeah. And so, as you can see, either way, it doesn't matter. We literally barely tapped our final profit target on AVGO. So all levels got hit. Should have been a nice, easy trade for everybody. And then Lulu, really, I think this is best as a swing trade. I haven't even looked at it since. Oh, wow. It's actually doing very well. Yeah, if you took this, we already came pretty close to our profit target, and then they bounced, or at least our final profit target. But so yeah, if you took this and swung it, you should still be doing really good. Obviously better if we get to our level. Actually, sorry, let me look back at that. I think we hit our third trim. Yeah. So Lulu, we hit our third trim. Checking your homework. What was your homework? Oh, Robert, and if you can confirm, I mean, I can always text you, but if you can confirm that you hear this message, Sunday morning, if possible, I want to meet with you and Romy. I don't know if my mentor is going to be doing a class. I was talking to Romy about this, but if he's not doing a class, then we could just meet like in the morning. If my mentor is doing a class, then hopefully we can get together after his class, all the way up until my parents are finally going to come over and meet the baby and everything. They just got here from France. So basically we can just get together until they get here, and then I'll have to dip out and go spend time with them. So is that good for you? Just give me a yes or a no. All right, let's go to our TPO. Or not. There we go. Hey, what's up, Oliver? Um, oh, you're going to Millennia in the morning? So then, if that's the case, yeah, we wouldn't be able to get together. Maybe Sunday evening. I don't know. My parents are coming over, I don't know, sometime after lunch, I guess. Okay, sounds good. All right, let's zoom out. So our volume on the daily is pretty good here. Um, Red day, but that's a pretty massive buying tail. This has to be a D shape, right? Yeah. So weekly, we're finally out of this bracket we were in. Still bracketed on monthly. I want to see if I had the right sig levels. Yeah, I do. All right, well, we should throw these back on. This will be our monthly third sig as well. Okay. As soon as I draw this, I'm going to hate myself. Yeah. So this here, I know it's going to be kind of hard to see. Actually, let me just hide everything. If I just put my mouse cursor like right around here, you can see this is resistance, 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 blah, 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 blah. We finally broke through it. Came back And this is the candle that we're looking for, where we slice through it nice and clean. And now we're coming back up to that level. I would want to be short when we get there. It's right around between 610.80 and 610.90 would be the level that I'm watching. Um, yeah. It's actually 78 through about 90. Sure, 91. Now I want to delete this white line. It's not going to let me, right? Yeah, so watch for shorts here. I would target here. So basically, pretty sure we're going to get this. Hopefully, it doesn't happen overnight. That's really annoying when that happens. If that does happen, and then they give us three 15-minute or 3 5-minute candles or more inside of our previous day value area. On the retest here, you would grab puts and play them all the way down to previous day value area low. There's an 80% chance that we'll go here if this happens. So let me just take a look at how futures are doing. Yeah, okay. Basically slowly grinding up. I think at the bottom here, things start to get interesting. There's a good chance of a bounce here. However, they're going to want to clean up this poor low. If we come down to here, we should go a little bit lower at least, and then get a bounce from there. As for where we bounce, yeah, I like the weekly first sig. So hopefully this makes sense to everybody. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Hey, what's up, Chef? Still not feeling great today, but it's okay. 61168. It's a single print because if we go to TPO, this whole thing is actually, well, I guess up to the M period is all single prints. So if I unexpand, so single prints are where anytime you have a 30-minute candle, basically, TPO is based on 30 minutes. Any blocks that are on their own is going to be a single print. So from the top here all the way down to where the M period starts is all single prints. And it probably is a completed auction. It's basically the same thing, Sean. Yeah. Yeah, fixed range volume profile for SIGs. ES. I don't think we do. Actually, yeah, I know that we don't have a spike. So, where am I? So for a spike, we need to be a new high of the day or a new low of the day. And the M period is inside of the A period. So it's not making a new high or a new low, right? So no spike on ES or SPY. So, Sean, if this doesn't make sense, let me know. Hopefully I explained it. You basically just answered your question. Yeah. So hopefully this makes sense. Single prints are going to be completed auctions. But to have a completed auction, you don't have to have single prints. So hopefully that makes sense. But single prints are just where on a 30-minute candle, you don't have another candle overlapping a period, if that makes sense. Wow, why does everything seem so weird? What time frame did I draw this stuff on? Oh, I guess there. Okay. All right. I don't really have anything else unless anybody has any questions. Shorty will be live for market update at 9:15 Eastern. Definitely tune in and watch that. Oh, I want to check the news for tomorrow. Wow. It's going to be a doozy. Basically, I mean, 2 a.m. retail sales in England, and then we have just a bunch of stuff going on in Europe from 3:15 all the way to 4:30. That's going to like majorly affect the market. And then an hour before the open, Canada has retail sales month over month and core retail sales month over month. And then 15 minutes after the open, we have flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI. Those are going to move the market really big. So just be aware, if you're in a trade 15 minutes after the open, this is going to be a doozy. Okay. All in all, I'm feeling pretty bearish tomorrow, but any of those news events can drastically affect the market, obviously. Electro, you can go as far out on SIGs as you want. For the daily, you're going to use 30-minute time frame, and you just need 2 days overlapping, which I don't think we have right now. I guess they're overlap. No, they're not overlapping. So our value area here is not overlapping our value area here. So like on these 3 days, you could draw SIGs this day, this day, this day. But the last 2 days you can't because our value areas are not overlapping. For the weekly, you go to 65 minutes. And then you would use your PVP indicator on the weekly chart to find where you have 2 or more weeks overlapping. So right now, this week's still developing, so we're not worried about that. But here we have 4 weeks in a row that are all overlapping. So you can draw SIGs on these 4 weeks. So you just go from the first day of this week to the last day of this week. Not really sure where it is. I think it's here. Yeah, Friday. And you would draw a fixed range volume profile on those 4 weeks. And then, actually, let me just do it and not be lazy. But so you would go from Monday. Oh, this day we didn't have a Monday. So it's from Tuesday to Friday. And then what I always do is I turn off PVP so it's easier to see this. And we start on value area 68, row size 100, under style, check value area high, value area low, POC. And then this would be your weekly first SIGs. From here, you switch to value area 95, and that would be your second SIGs. And then from there, you switch to value area 99, and that would be your third SIGs. And this just applies for basically every time frame, just different time frames, if that makes sense. On monthly, you go to the 4-hour chart, and then use your PVP on the monthly, like this, 4-hour, and then you're looking for 2 or more months that overlap. And so here we have 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So you could draw SIGs on these 3. For yearly, you go to the daily chart. And PVP, you would switch this to 12 months. And then you're just looking for 2 years or more that are overlapping, which we don't have right now. So those are the ones that you watch for, SIGs, daily, weekly, monthly, and then yearly. Okay. Yes, Sean, correct. Perfect. I'm glad that it made sense. Angel, does it mean bad news? No, not necessarily. It could be good news. Those are just major news events. So here, let me pull this back up. So if you look here, it says legend red, high impact expected. So it's not saying negative impact. It's just saying that specific news event will move the market in a big way, either up or down. If it's orange, then it's medium impact. If it's yellow, then it's low impact. And then gray, non-economic. Okay? So basically just anywhere where you have red, you expect a big move up or down based on the news. And here, I'll just share this link. I feel like I share this pretty often, but you should have that link. You should be checking it every day as a trader, and be aware of what's happening news-wise in the market. Okay? Alrighty. So with that, I think we covered everybody's questions, hopefully. I try to stay up on the chat pretty good, but if I missed anything, just feel free to at me or DM me on Discord or whatever. I'll get back to you. If I did overlook your question or something, it wasn't intentional, I promise. I would never intentionally ignore somebody. So don't take anything personal. There's just sometimes the chat can be a lot to keep up with. But with that said, I do appreciate everybody that chats and speaks. Keeps things more interesting for me. And I know every time people ask questions, it helps people that have the same question that didn't ask, or also sometimes just leads to education stuff that wouldn't have happened without the question. So like always, big thanks to the people subbed. Extra big thanks to the friends of the stream. And if you're new here these days, jealous of my hair. Damn, bro. If you're new here, this might seem a little overwhelming right now, but we do a lot of education, mostly just on the weekends. I don't really have time during the week to do education. We just quickly look at levels that we're watching for the next day. And then I try to call levels out live. When I say this, it's not really like a promotion thing, but I try to go live pretty much 5 days a week in my mentor's Discord, and call out trades there. But then I also try to type out trades that I'm seeing live in other Discords that I'm in. So yeah, there's no paywalls or anything like that. We just try to give it all away for free. But if you are interested in growing quickly, my mentor's Discord is the place to be. If you're interested in that, it's not cheap. The link is in the description of the video. But he's a market maker and he's an absolute stud, and you would be learning from the best. He does do a lot of teaching on my YouTube channel on the weekends. He'll be live tonight on my YouTube at 9:15 Eastern time, so definitely tune in for that. With that said, if you are new, I would appreciate a sub. Help us grow, help us get out to more people. But with that said, much love, everybody, much respect. And we will see you sometime this weekend, probably Saturday, based on how my weekend's looking. Like I said, my parents are coming over. They just flew back in from France. They basically live between France and California. During the winter, they're in France. In the summer, or sorry, I've got that flipped. In the winter, they're in California. In the summer, they're in France. And so they just got back from France. Michael Anthony, yeah, I already covered HLF like I promised I would. I already called myself out on being wrong. So congratulations if you were in that play and you made money. Good for you. Um, so anyway, yeah, my parents are going to be visiting and meeting the baby for the first time. So I'm going to be pretty busy on Sunday. So I'll try to go live. Which link to subscribe? Here, I'll give you my mentor's Discord. This is my mentor's Discord. If you're really serious about learning how to trade and getting better, definitely the spot. I don't know if anybody wants to speak up, like DJ, KJ, Pepino, or Oliver. If you want to talk on Shorty's Discord, like, feel free to unmute yourself and speak. If you don't want to, that's cool as well. But definitely the place to be if you want to learn and get better. We don't really promote the Discord a whole lot. It's pretty small and very limited as far as the amount of people that we let in. Good vibe, good people. And I think we've turned out quite a few successful traders at this point. Oh, Sarah, what do I use? I use, sorry, let me pull it up. Tradezilla. Or Tradezella. Here's the here's the link. It's not cheap though. This one. So I use Tradezilla. I pay for this one. It's like $400 a year. Most people probably don't need premium. Most people can probably get away with the basic. But then there's another one that my friend Robert found. Shoot, it's Stunk's Journal. This one's actually free. I'll post the link for this. So this journal is free. It's a little bit more complicated, I guess I would say, than the journal that I use. But it's free. And I think the nice thing, so the journal I use, I literally just import my trades. And they even have a feature where your trades get imported automatically. I don't do that, but like, you don't even have to copy over your trades. The journal will just do it for you. And then you would just write your notes on your trade. This free one doesn't have that option to import the trades. You have to type each trade in manually. But for the price that you're paying, it's really good. I like the ability to be able to import my trades, though. Speeds things up for me, because sometimes, I can take whatever, like 10 trades in a day. It's rare, but definitely like 4 or 5 trades a day isn't too terribly uncommon for me. This is me right now, not doing too amazing, also not doing terrible. As you can see, though, my green days far outweigh my red days, which should always be the goal as a trader. Or you can see here, like, I had 3 red trades in a row and 1 green trade that smashed all 3 of those red trades. That was this day. So that should always be the goal. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of this here. You should be, it's kind of hard to look at it from trade to trade, because some of my trades are smaller than other trades, but as a general rule, you want to be risking $1 to make two. So your losses should generally be like half of what your win size is. And I think for the most part it is, except for this day, the 16th and the 17th. My loss size is basically the same as my win size. And then people might be wondering, like, this account's only, a few days old. Basically, what that is I trade with prop firms. I have a really easy time passing their evaluations. And so what I'll do is I'll trade past the evaluation, and then I'll trade enough to be able to withdraw funds. I'll do my withdrawal, and your withdrawals affect your trailing drawdown on the account. I'm not going to like go too much into depth on this. If you don't understand it, that's okay. But if you do trade prop firms, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But a lot of times I'll just leave myself like $500 of drawdown because I withdraw like the maximum amount I can. And then I'll generally blow the account because I only have like $500 of drawdown. And then I'll just pass another eval and start over again. And that's what I'm doing right now until I, build up enough capital to trade with my own cash. But so basically I'm constantly losing accounts, I guess is the word. And it's because I withdraw the max and I'm not leaving myself very much drawdown room. And then I'll just pass another eval and start over again. So I'm constantly like starting new accounts for that reason. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of people might think that's BS, and I don't really care. If you don't believe that I get payouts and that that's the reason that I'm blowing my accounts, I guess that's your prerogative. But that's what it is. So that's why this account's just a few days old. And this right now is a eval account that I'm passing. So I'm up, I don't know, like 1,000. I've got to make another 2,000 to pass this account, and I'll probably do it in like the next week or so. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, Evangelos, that's futures. All right. So with that said, much love, everybody, much respect. Shorty will be live in about 45 minutes. Definitely tune in and catch that. And we will see you all probably on Saturday. All right. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Much love, much respect. Peace out. Bye. Thanks, Chase.